Hi, everybody. It's Linda G. I've been busy all day. I'm getting up early to take off for Oklahoma City tomorrow. Then I have to drive into Lawton. And apparently there's some pretty good storms coming via Texas. I'm glad I'll be back by Wednesday because the huge storm is coming on Thursday. So you know those wind events, like they call them Dorico or something like that, the one that had hurt so many in Houston. They think they have another one coming. I was watching the Weather Channel today. So I had to change all my appointments that I have with clients to next Friday and Saturday. I had a bunch of collabs that I was doing on Wednesday, so I had to change them up. So I'm gonna be busy when I get back. But the reason I wanted to come on, and I told Dan that I was gonna come say hi to everybody. This won't be a very long video. I want to look at the outcome of Alito and that upside down flag. Because you know they don't care. They could care less what anybody's opinion is. And you know how inappropriate that was. I'd like to hear the neighbors speak. I'd like to hear, I'm sure that there's all kinds of cable and all kinds of people trying to hit up the neighbors saying, who went through this with them? But they said it was only up a couple of days. Apparently, somebody was saying, no, it was up more than one. I'll tell you, if it was me that lived across the street, I would have taken the current newspaper picture with that flag to let them know I'm on to you, sucker. Anyway, what, if any, repercussions will Alito have? Because as you know, Thomas could care less if knows it's up in the air. I always thought Thomas was the first one to leave, but not because he's kicked out, because something's come up. I mean, they have the worst numbers ever. You know, I'm along in age, and a lot of you guys don't know. You know, the Supreme Court has had its ups and downs. I know that the Supreme Court voted in favor of the natives who were given lands by the white man and signed treaties. And then they decided, because there was gold on the land, that they were going to come in there. And they went to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court said, no, you can't do that. And at the time, that current president said, oh, hell no, we're going anyway. So, and then, you know, that was the Supreme Court who decided that slaves were a whole person. That whole white nationalism has been in this country forever. Okay. Tell me, what is the outcome for Alito? What is the outcome for Alito? Well, or will there be any outcome for Alito? Oh, he's upset right now. Hold on, I'm getting his hit. I'm getting a hit on what he's thinking. It wasn't his wife. She has to take the bullet for this, and she's happy to do it for him. But it wasn't his wife that did that. It was him. Ooh, I wonder if somebody got a picture of him putting that up, or maybe they got one of their hired helps to do it. It wasn't his wife that did it, it was him. But it's nobody's doggone business. So he's changing the story upside down. His cycle is getting reversed. He's going to face some repercussions. He's going to face some repercussions. He's trying to hide in the corners. He's going to try to, he's trying to avoid any nonsense, any talk about it. He blamed it on his wife. Yeah, his judgment was off. 9 of Cups in the house. And the truth being told, this can be positive or this can be negative. But the 9 of Cups in the house means wishes come true. Which means since I got the Strength card reverse, this could mean that this will take away anybody's ability, as it is, it's happening with Thomas, to care what he thinks or believe what he thinks. I feel whatever this this Supreme Court votes for until Biden gets in again and changes things around, I'm almost thinking like they'll just throw it out. That's what I'm getting. So nothing will stick, because I kept seeing spaghetti being thrown up against the wall. I had a girlfriend when I was in the Navy, or my ex-husband was in the Navy. She was a Navy wife, and she told me that's how you check spaghetti, is you throw it on the wall. So if it sticks, it's done. Okay. Let's see. So because of this, Alito, he's 72, right? And Thomas is 74. And it was George W. Bush that put Alito in office, probably why we're not seeing George Bush. I don't know if he knew he was going to be that bad. Okay, so I want to know, will Alito be stepping down? Okay, so I'm seeing kind of like that trial thing that I told you that Thomas is going to step down on his own because of something, but I'm almost feeling like Alito and Kavanaugh are going to be put before the Senate. Because I see him being just as stubborn as Thomas and not stepping down. He's still going to put his 2 cents in, but that will help us when we go back and we win again to say, you're null and void. You were a criminal, basically. You didn't have any right to vote for that. What the heck is that? A little lint. Okay, so here we go. My guy just said to me there will be no more conservative judges. And they will make sort of a sign on the dotted line, a contract agreement that they cannot say they agree with something and turn around and do a, like with Roe versus Wade. All of them lied and said, including Thomas, oh no, we can't touch that. Yeah, you did. Oh, no, it's Alito. Thank you guys for all your kind messages about my beloved cousin, Regina. I'm not going to be able to go to the prayer service. I mean, apparently it's a native custom to bury you within 4 days. That's what I heard. So, I mean, she just died and now she's getting buried Monday. So I was practically the only cousin out here that was able to snag up a flight, which cost thousands of dollars, and I'll probably be representing everybody from California. He wants Trump to win. He wants Trump to win. He thinks if Trump wins, he'd just step down, no problem. Karma's coming to get him. Raking in your just rewards. He was making some money out of this too. There's some sort of hearing that may happen. Something's going to happen that he's going to have to pack his bags and head out, and that's a judge telling him. Interesting. They're telling me 3. So it could be, you know, by March of next year or 3 months. It's not health related. It's definitely feels like it's some sort of something else is coming up on him. Now, what they need is that neighbor to come out and tell the truth and then know this is what happened. Okay, now I want to see how Roberts is feeling. If you guys don't mind, let me just take a quick look, see. Justice Roberts, how is he feeling? I see him talking to his wife. He's not supposed to drink. I think he has a condition, but I see him drinking a cocktail. He's looking forward to this session ending. I wonder if he has a dog or something, because I see him petting an animal. He loves his family and he focuses in on his family. But it's quite embarrassing for him to represent this Supreme Court because they've got such bad numbers. And whoever these people are behind him, the ones that are sneaking in there and trying to get them to vote, they've got information on them, or they're doing something. Like they're feeding them money or something. He talked to Alito. I can see it, kind of a beautiful room. Of course, they got nothing but high-class, beautiful leather chairs, plush, all kinds of things on the walls. Pictures of him with different presidents. Alito is, he knows Alito is a loose cannon, more so than Thomas. And he's given him that story that they know is not true. You know, and the ones that are not conservatives, the ones that are the women that are in there, they just like, they're tired of these people giving them a bad name. Tell me about Justice Thomas. He's got some head thing going. Thomas does. I think I've told you guys. I heard he has a history of seizures. Something, he's really focusing on his family. Yeah, he's got some tower event coming up, you guys. It's like he can't take any much more information. He can't take any more. Wow. Here's him walking away. Kind of getting the message from the realm. Either he's going to get sick and have to walk away, or he's just done with the nonsense and walks away. Because he's trying to piece, they're looking like fools and he can't piece them back together. He'd rather not go out with this kind of energy going. Let me ask, hold on. Somebody asked where I got this pendulum. I got it up in Mount Shasta, you guys. It's some crystal shop. And I couldn't tell you the name. My friend Mary would probably remember. Okay, so will Justice Roberts step down as a Supreme Court? Yes. Will he step down in the year 2024? No. In the year 2025? Yes. Will he step down for health reasons? No. Will he step down because he's done? Yeah. There's something he's focusing on. It has to do with his family. Maybe even his wife is sick. But it's a tower, so something unexpected. You know, all this stuff is going slowly. Let's ask about Alito. I got all kinds of lint on this one. Will Justice Alito step down in 2024? No, what did I tell you? He could care less. Will he step down in 2025? Yes. I saw a hearing happening with the Senate. Will Alito be before that hearing? Yes. Will he just say, I'm done? Yes. Hold on. Will Justice Thomas walk out because he's sick or his family? Yes. His is illness related. Boy, when all this happens, I can't wait to hear from you guys. Doggone it, Linda, you were right. Well, not me, but the guides, you know. So that's exciting. Okay, so I wanted to look at Giuliani. Did you guys see? He was over there, I guess he took it off his internet or whatever he was on, making fun of the district attorney in Arizona. Well, if you don't catch me today, you're not going to be able to put me on trial or something. I don't know what he said. And he was having an 80th birthday party. 75 people attended. And apparently when they went in there, got him. And they said there were screams and women were crying. Yeah, he got served, sucker. I love it. He got served. Go take a look at you. And he was still trying to act like king for a day, but he did take that little nonsense down where he was, you know, screw you, DA. I guess he was in Palm Springs. I need to tell you guys something about Florida too, before I forget. So, I want to look first before I get into Florida, because I'm getting a lot of hits on Florida. I want to tell you about Giuliani. And if this Arizona thing is going to affect him. Oh God, when Trump loses, you guys, they're all going to be wailing in the streets. And then I also want to read on the debate. I don't know how long I've been reading. I don't want to take too long, because I know, like, if you're like me, sometimes it's hard for me to stay up past 45 minutes. Okay. Women were crying. Oh, but you know, if it was a Democrat they were looking for, and if it was a Democrat that said nanner, 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 and they found them, you don't think they'd be all, oh, deserves it, deserves it. But if it's somebody like Giuliani, oh, we're going to cry and carry on. Yeah, reversed. Dreams do not come true. Heartache. Heartache, disappointment. Here's Biden. They're going to blame Biden for everything. Here's him slugging away. He's really short on money, you guys. He's barely making it with the money. Five of Swords, picking up the pieces, trying to move in. He loves his son. So he's got grandchildren or a son or something that he's trying to focus in on. Oh, guess who else was there when he got served? Roger Powers and Bannon at the birthday party. Yeah, he's begging for money here and there. He's not able to charm any women. Yeah, he's got quite the struggle. He's got quite the struggle, you guys. He's kind of upside down. Let's see, Giuliani. He's still drinking the cocktails. I don't see him and Trump talking much anymore. I don't know, maybe in that debate, but I keep hearing, show us the proof that this voting was rigged. Show it to us. Show us why you paid $600,000 for someone to investigate this, and they came back and said it wasn't rigged, and then you didn't use their information. Show it to us, because they keep saying it and it's not true. So it's really amazing what they do. And he was the forefront of the disillusionment. Even Jared Kushner and all the attorneys in the White House said, get Giuliani out of here. He's nothing but trouble. He kept feeding Trump what he wanted to hear. And they sound intelligent when they talk, unlike Marjorie Taylor Greene. They sound intelligent. But speaking of MTG, we can ask her about her too. Okay, so he's drinking. He's still drinking. There's something that happens to him when he's 82. Going to take him out. Either he's going to jail or he's cross into the other side, 82. And he knows he doesn't have much more time, and he doesn't care. He's really tired. Yeah, when Trump doesn't win again, I'll tell you, his health goes straight downhill. But I see a lot of things, I see a lot of things in the work, and I see them making it draw out. So I don't know if he's going to live long enough to actually get justice where he's in trouble. And they've put liens on a lot of his stuff because he's got to pay that mom and daughter with the lies he said. Just, it's like feminists, you know, like they have serpent tongues. Okay, so I want to tell you guys about Florida. So this morning, in the morning, I like to watch the Weather Channel. Fortunately, when I'm going there, there's going to be a good-sized storm tomorrow hitting Kansas City up to Texas, and right over the top of Oklahoma City. I'm landing in Oklahoma City. And then a huge storm on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I got a little reprieve for when I come back. But then Thursday's an even bigger storm. But for some reason, they were talking about Florida and unusually hot weather for this time of year. And part of it was Palm Springs down in the south. I mean, hot, god-awful, muggy. It's just horrible. I can't deal with hot weather. I just can't. And so while I was watching that, it's the very end of Florida, not the middle, the end. I was just seeing just water, like probably hurricane type energy. I saw floods again, just horrible. I see even some living in Florida near impossible because it's very hard for the human to live in that kind of environment. It was just awful. I've told you before, I saw the south of Florida going into the ocean, but not now. But it's going to get pretty flooded. It's going to be, a lot of places are going to be, and the people aren't going to be able to stay in them. Florida's in trouble. Florida's in big trouble. Texas is in trouble too. Texas is having a lot of troubles. You know, and it's interesting, you got those very angry, ugly governors, the Satan and that other one, the Texas one. And I'm wondering if that pulsation of that ugliness sometimes can cause stuff to happen. I don't know. We had horrible fires, and I don't think we had horrible people, but I'm just going to say it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. So, okay. And believe it or not, there's going to be some significant droughts around too. So I'm just telling you that. I don't want to scare you. I'm just going to tell you, if you got to move, move. Just go to where you can get cooler land or go north or something. Okay, so the debate, he's demanding that Biden takes a drug test. I'm talking about the money here. I'm talking about the money, not the game, the money. He's demanding he takes a drug test. I can see Biden laughing. You know what? If I was Biden, I'd say, sure, I'll take one. You got to take one too. How can he? I'm almost thinking he's looking for a reason not to do it because he knows, you know, that's HIPAA laws. He's got no business knowing, but I would do it just to prove my point and say, sure, you take a drug test too. Because I swear he must be doing cocaine because of when he was talking before, he was on. Have you been seeing him when he's going around? Biden is on. I knew he'd get that little shot in the arm, and it's not cocaine. Tell me about the debate. Will there actually be a debate? I've been feeling no. I saw him talking about, he was in front of his audience today talking about calling the CNN guy an idiot or some other names. And I thought, yeah, he's already announced and he's not going to do it. But he did announce an October thing where it's his Fox News people. And it's not going to happen. The debate, is it going to happen? Yes or no? Let me ask this. Is the debate between Biden? Is the debate between Biden and Trump going to happen? Well, it's saying yes. Interesting. I was feeling he's looking for a way out. His people are very upset about this because he can't keep two words together. Maybe the September one, you guys. Ooh, he's found guilty of something. I wonder what that is. Look at this. He's got the government on him. Oh, you don't think he'll be in jail? I think some sort of debate will happen, but I'm not sure how it will happen or if it's even one of those. But this guy is in trouble. Look at this. Look at this. His whole cycle changes. Look at this. Hello. Yeah, and he's not getting the money he wanted either. So it's interesting that maybe they're talking about the VP debate. It's interesting. I don't see it in the cards. If there is some sort of a debate, it's sort of last minute and maybe out of desperateness. So let's look at this. I'm feeling by Tuesday, and I'm not good with times, that this trial could be pretty much done and dusted. Tell me about Trump thinks they got Michael Cohen in the box. He's all like, we got this, we got this. But you know, Michael Cohen, he is a big part of this. I'm telling you, that Pepper guy was great. And so was Stormy. Everybody knows who Cohen is. And a lot of people were watching the jury and a couple of comments that Cohen made. Yeah, that sounds like it was me. They smiled. Tell us about the trial this next week. Ooh, that reminds me. I'm going to be at the funeral, so I'm going to have to put it on. I'm going to have to tape it. Okay, here we go. I will say it will be done next week. I don't know how long the jury will take. They might take about 4 days. I think those attorneys will be very logical. They'll be looking towards the attorneys for information. But is it going to be where they go out to talk and come back with a verdict right away? No. At least two days. Because sometimes they leave and come right back. At least 2 days. And I can hear everybody saying, we have a verdict. Oh, everybody's going to be jumping up and down. Well, Donald Trump be found guilty. Let me look in the courtroom. I'm feeling yes. And you know what? Did you hear that the jury does not look at him? They do not look at the ex-president. Oh, you know what I heard when I was watching one of the shows? I heard from my guides telling me, you know, and they wish that he would find his soul. They don't want Trump to be this terrible person. You're always given hope on the realm of waking up. But what I felt was he keeps because he's sleeping in court, they take that as a slap in the face. The jury can see him sleeping, and when he does that, they think he doesn't even think this is a big deal. He doesn't care. That's what I got. I could be wrong. Hey, listen, put yourself in that jury box. What would you be thinking if the person there is, what would you think? I think, damn. And then every once in a while, cutting one, you know what I'm saying? Then you get this sulfur smell all of a sudden. Of course, me with my big mouth, they'd have kicked me out by now. I'd be like, hell no. I'm talking about money. I'm talking about no game. Okay, so you guys, that's what I have for now. I'll be back Wednesday night and I'll probably see y'all Thursday. To my members, I will do my mediumship 3-card Thursday. I'll be home. To those who had appointments with me Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, check your emails. I've rescheduled you for Friday and Saturday. I love you all. You guys take care and be good. And God bless Regina wherever she is. She's an angel. Somebody I put this on my community page. And I thought it was just, sorry, I don't know what that is. Where's my community page? Here you go. Here we go. I thought it was wonderful. Death is like being carried to your bed when you were a child. And the lady who I told you guys about, that she had been married to this awful person, then she finally meets this wonderful man, and he dies like 7-8 months after they met. She was so despondent. She was sobbing, she was crying, and then an angel came around her and kind of comforted her. She said it was just like that, like a child being carried to bed. And the angel said, are you crying because you miss him, or are you crying because he's alive and you're not? I just thought that was fantastic. So here's another one I posted. I hope you guys enjoyed this one too. I just thought it was so, my son said, oh, it's AI, Mom. I said, I know, but it's cute. Wherever you find happiness, take it and run. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. I like the eyes. He looks like my grandson when he was little. But he was a little less chubby. Okay, love you guys. Catch you on the other side. Wish me luck. Pray that I make it back. But if I don't, I'll just be in the realm. I'll be bossing you guys around from there. Cheers.